Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to this video series. In this video we're going to be doing the rigging. We're going to be rigging the items that we made in the modeling dev kit and marvelous designer with the studio dev kit. So let's go ahead and switch this body to the Dino body. Then we're going to come to file, import. Since we exported as FBX, we're going to import this full outfit as an FBX. Then what we need to do is we need to go ahead and start rigging. Now we're not going to rig the bag in this specific file. We're going to use a blank blender file like this. You'll see why. Let's start with this one. Sorry, this is our modeling file from the previous video. So let's go ahead. We select the base body. We shift select the shed weight pane, transfer with data type. Vertex mapping is nearest face interpolated. Source layers is binding. Control shift to come back into object mode. Put the armature. Let's bind this to the armature. Then transfer the weights again. That's how the video kit works. First bind to the armature. Then transfer the weight. You can test the weight. Control tab your skeleton, test the weight. Okay, the weights are looking fine. If need be, you can always smooth the weights by coming to select your item. If need be, select your item, you come here to that vertex select mode. Select everything, weight move all group. Okay, if need be, maybe we can just smooth by one for this one, or we don't smooth at all. Your call. Let's just smooth by one. Okay. Alt R will reset your rotation. You also do same for the shoe. Bind the shoes to the armature, then transfer the weight from the feet to the shoe. Then test the weights of the shoe. Basically, you're testing just one bone. Basically, just testing one bone. Alright, test all of that. Alt okay, so we've rigged our clothing items essentially. So in this clothing export, remember that you just want only one thing. So I'm just going to move this one to a new collection, or we just move this to the collection above. Then let's export just the shed. So the shed selected. I first click on limit bones, then check that my weights are still fine. My weights still look fine. You can also use the timeline to check your weight. Okay. Then with my shed selected, I click on export. Let it export, so it has exported. Go to your folder and rename it. Make sure that it is renamed because it's going to save it as the name of the blend file. So go to the folder. So this is the FBX. So rename the FBX to Dino shed. Dino shed rig. Come back and do this with your shots. Put the shots in the clothing export. You can only do one thing at a time. I don't know if you can do multiple things now, but you can just be on the safe side, just do one thing at a time. So export this, then rename Dino short rig. Then you come back, the shoes, put the shoes in this collection, remove this one from here. This is where your shoes are. Export, go back to the folder, Dino shoes rig. Now to rig our messenger bag, open a blank blender file, press the N key, then bring up your IMView Studio toolkit, go to the attachment tool and append attachment tool. Then you're going to want to import, import Dino full outfit. Then you can go ahead and delete everything that we're not using. We're not rigging these ones. These ones, they are not accessories. Then this one, you are going to rig to this bone. So that is only controlled by this bone. We're going to select the bone. It doesn't matter which one you pick here. This is not affecting us. Okay, make sure that this Dino bag is in this attachment export folder. Then you click setup mesh. Now if you can come and select the bone. So put this in wireframe so you can see the bone better. Put it in pose mode with control tab, then rotate. If you rotate it like this, you can see that this bone is controlling the entirety of this bag. So control tab, then put your Z back in solid. You can put it in material preview, and then you use the export tool. But before you export, you first save this file. Save this file as accessory rigger or anything that enters your head that's convenient for you, because you cannot export without saving. Then you right click your item, export, and you've exported your item. But it will take the name of your blend file. So go to your folder, and you rename this to Dino bag rig. And just like that, we have rigged all our items. It's just left for us to import all of our textures and all of our items into IMView. That is the concluding part of this series. Hope it has been helpful thus far. Stay tuned for the next video where we'll be importing all our items into IMView. See you in the next video.